Software engineers, welcome back. So in the previous video we talked about the create booking and update booking. I made videos on that. In this video we'll be looking at the get bookings by ID. So this is coming from the Restful Booker API, so please be sure to check it out. I'll leave the link to it in the description. I'll be using Postman to be able to consume this API. So without further ado, let me just get into it. So you've got the get request, you've got that link that is set there. Then we have that link that you're going to use. They have used Carl in there, but this one is much more straightforward because you're just getting the bookings and we just run it through Postman. So I'm just switch over to Postman so I can be able to look at it in depth. So we're looking at the get bookings. So let me just check out here. Just close up a bit. We just create a new collection, so we're gonna call it Booker API get IDs, right? Once we do that, we're going to add a request, so call it booking IDs, get booking IDs. So it's a get request. We don't have a lot of parameters that we are running through it, so given that situation we just take the link that they have just given us. So I'll just copy this link. Let me just head over back to Postman, and that's about it. And first of all we check it's a get request, so that's the only thing, that's the only parameter that we're gonna run in there, and voila, we've got a 200 OK, and this is what you're getting. So you're getting like the booking IDs, you're getting all the booking IDs in there, and they're coming in with the 200 response. So that means our API is working. So there are a lot. If you just do scroll this, they're getting from the whole they're getting it from the whole thing. They're getting the whole thing in there. So yeah, so this was actually quite straightforward. It's not like the ones that we are working on with create booking or update booking. And this is actually how to go about using Postman to be able to consume APIs and also test your APIs a bit. So the first thing I did was create a collection, then you create a HTTP request. In this one it's a get request because we want to like fetch the data from the database as given. Then we just put the link that we are given. We've already been given like from the documentation like the get request. We're being told it's a get request, so we are fetching data. So the output here is just the data that is fetched. So even as you can see on the screen, let me just put it back to the documentation, we are getting something of this nature and it's 200 OK. So yeah, that's just about it. In the next video I'll talk about get booking, and with that I'll be able to like just go over it and just add on to this series, because there are a couple of things that I've seen that are quite interesting when you're just using Postman and using like open source APIs. So yeah man, I'm out. Happy coding.